Hey everyone, would you look at that? I'm done with my work for the week. Sometimes work can feel so frustrating, like you've got this arbitrary list of tasks to complete and you won't feel satisfied until they're all done. So you stress yourself out all week long just to finish one meaningless list of tasks, only to do it all again next week. It's a good thing weekends exist though. I don't think I'd stay sane if I had to spend every day of my life following some list of things to do. So first up this weekend, I made this list of things I want to do.
You ever finally get a day off and your brain goes, you know what? No thanks. This is where I have a problem with the way I view my free time. I constantly have this mentality where I go, sweet, I've got a little time off, I can do whatever I want. No obligations to bosses or teachers or anyone except for... See, when I've got time off, it's myself who assigns me all these arbitrary things I need to do, like play this certain game, watch this specific show, get this appendectomy, and at a certain point I've had enough of this dude's bullshit. I really just have this remarkable ability to make the things I want to do feel like a chore, because I genuinely do want to complete all of those things I laid out for myself. But when I'm treating them like jobs that I have to do in order to feel satisfied with the way I spent my weekend, it's just not as enjoyable that way. So where does this problem come from? Why do I continue to treat myself this way when I know it's wrong? Well, I don't really know. I mean, I know some people work best when they have a rigid schedule to adhere to, and that can be their favorite way to structure free time too, but I've never really considered myself that kind of person. If I had to guess, I'd say it has something to do with the fact that I honestly maybe take entertainment a little too seriously.
This isn't a joke.
But I really feel passionate about entertainment of all forms, so when I have the opportunity to play any games or watch any shows or whatever, I want to consume as much content as possible. It's the same reason I tend to steer clear of those 80-hour RPGs, even though I'm sure I would like them if I played, and the reason I can get frustrated at myself for pausing and rewinding YouTube videos all the time. There's just a lot of stuff I want to get through. I take this stuff seriously, I guess, because I want to enjoy as many things as possible. And when you build up a seemingly endless backlog of things to do and you know you'll never be able to get through them all, well, I guess it's kind of easy to stress yourself out about how you're spending your time now. Like, sure, I love paying taxes, but is it really worth doing when now I'll never have time to play Scooby-Doo? Ironically, though, it's because of this mentality where I constantly think about all the things I want to get done that I find myself wasting even more time. Because with the added weight of knowing that whatever I choose to do now means something else on my to-do list may never get done, I end up putting off the decision. I get overwhelmed because I know I tell myself I'm supposed to want to do these things, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
So then when I can't motivate myself to do the things I tell myself I'm supposed to want to do, I end up just mindlessly scrolling through my phone for a while. But of course, then I'm not doing anything productive or anything I actually wanted to do in the first place, and then I've completely thrown off my schedule and my back. So how can you possibly move on from this? How do I learn to enjoy my free time without it being a stressful, task-based experience? Well, I recognize that I need to live in the moment more. Keeping a mental list of all the fun things I tell myself I want to do just makes me feel obligated to do them whenever I have a free moment. And nothing's as fun when it's an obligation. That's what ruined airport security for me. You shouldn't allow yourself to be controlled by some predetermined idea of the things you want to do. If you do something today that you feel inspired to do, even if it's not something you've been meaning to do for a while, that's not a waste of time, and you should never act like it is. Still, that's all easier said than done. Changing a deep-seated mentality takes time, but as a first step, I'm trying to take a step back and ask myself what would make me happiest today, whether that involves beating Scooby-Doo or not. To wrap things up, I want to be clear though, I'm not saying it's bad to have things you look forward to. I mean, I really do enjoy most of the things I plan on doing once I actually start doing them. I'm just looking to take off some of the pressure I place on myself to get these things done now. There shouldn't be any rush. It's not like your value as a human being is going to be judged on how much Pokemon you played. That would be kinda sick though. I still want to experience as much fun stuff as I can. And even though it's overwhelming, I'm happy to have so much good content I can enjoy. For now, I've just gotta work on not treating stupid games and videos and projects like jobs, and instead treat them like what they are. Some fun hobbies.
So there we go, just one small step towards changing my mentality and only doing things when I actually want to do them. And now I'm free. I can do whatever I want. I'm gonna do what I feel right now and no one can stop me!